What's up, you guys? It's your boy DMD, and I'm here with Drew, and he's playing the Undead deck, Zombie Control. How do you feel about that?
Zombie Control is a really fun deck. It's one of the only control decks that I like. And yeah, because of how powerful the interaction between Zombie World and Saber Polymerization is, I was like, yo, this interaction's really cool. I want to be playing this interaction more. So I've been playing this deck a while on Dueling Book, and I've had the deck right here, obviously. And I was like, you know what, this looks like fun. I want to play it.
Fair enough. Well, without further ado, let's get into the list.
Alright, so first we have 2 Doom King Balderok. This is your boss monster and win condition of the deck. This card is so unbelievably powerful. Being able to come back during each of the standby phases, being able to negate and banish monsters each turn. This card is just, if we're talking about main deck boss monsters, this is probably in the top 5, I would say. Then we have 2 Jacobolin. This is the, we got this guy in Ignition Assault, and this guy is he's very good. It gives you another high-level zombie monster to summon off Glow Bloom if you already have access to Balderoks. It's just good. It's recursion. It's graveyard hate. What more could you ask for from a main deck boss monster? Then like the whole the main
zombie package.
Yeah, for the main star here, we got Unizombie. Being able to discard a card out of your hand and send one from the deck to the graveyard each turn is very powerful. Next we have 3 Solitaire. It gets you access to Unizombie or Glow Up Bloom, and yeah, Solitaire is also like a 1-card Omega.
Ew. And
then you have 3 Mizuki. You're playing a zombie deck. You can get everything back out of your graveyard. Don't need to explain. You can put it back with an Omega. 2 Necroworld Banshee. It's another way to access Zombie World. And if it's on the field, they can't just blow up Zombie World or interact with it. 2 Bloom, Glow Up Bulb or Bloom.
Bloom.
Gets you access to Balderok. Yeah, this card's good. 2 Gozuki, just more ways to send monsters to the graveyard. And then 1 Frautline. Frautline lets you beat over things in battle. Well, I've always liked this card. Some people don't play it, and I'm a huge fan of it. And the only hand trap we play is Ash. Some people play Ghost Sister and Dogwood or whatever it's called, the water Ghost Girl. I'm personally not a fan of that. I don't think that card's very good. I think it just makes your deck worse by playing it. I've met people who play it and I think that's wrong. So for spells, 3 Zombie World, the Heart and Soul of the deck.
You have like 7 copies of it.
Yeah, effectively, you have effectively like 5 copies of it, but you can get to it insanely easily. Between the 2 Banshees and the 3 of this, it's pretty easy to get to. There's a lot of decks that just lose to Zombie World, like, oddly enough. Like, Salamangreat being able to, like, not having an access to, like, a Cyverse monster, that means I can't make Balinks. Yeah, this card's very good. And then the main interaction with it is Super Poly. Being able to fuse any 2 monsters on the board into a Dragon Necro Nethersoul Dragon is very powerful. And then we're on 3 Desires. This deck plays a lot of 3-ofs, and I was like, well, I want to try Desires in here and see if it works, and Desires has been very good for me.
It's also a control deck, and control decks focus on getting to as many cards as possible, so like, you need to out-resource your opponent, so Desires helps you do that.
Yeah. 3 Call by the Grave. If y'all remember my Shaddoll Theory deck my Shaddoll Theory a while ago, Call by the Grave in this kind of deck acts more like a trap card than anything else. Just being able to banish a certain monster out of the graveyard is very useful. And then for the 2 1-ofs, we're on 1-for-1 and Foolish. Glow Up Bloom's level 1, and then Foolish Burial sends any monster in the deck to the graveyard. And then for the other main interaction you get with Zombie World is Rivalry of Warlords. So the trick with this, if you're not already aware, is you have Zombie World face up on the field. And then your opponent summons a monster, and then you flip up Rivalry of Warlords. And because they control a zombie monster, they can't summon anything else. Or at least that's the plan. That's the plan, at least.
Unless they have zombies in their hand.
Yeah, unless they have zombies in their hand, or if they're playing like Eldritch or something, which in that case they just don't care. Yeah, but no, if you Rivalry of Warlords plus Zombie World, your opponent who's playing Emancipator, I mean, they're probably not going to be able to do a whole lot after that.
They effectively lose.
Yeah. So that's it for the main deck. For the extra inside, so Link monsters run Link Karibo, Vedread Savior, and 2 Sucker. These are kind of like the 4 like mandatory Link monsters. And beyond this, you can do basically whatever you want in terms of Link monsters. So I'm playing Barricade Borg Blocker. It lets you discard another card out of your hand. and it protects Zombie World as well. Then I'm on Phoenix and Unicorn, being able to just interact with your opponent more. Boar Load, this could be a Boar Sword, but I don't have a spare Boar Sword at the moment, so this is fine. And then, because you're on Super Poly, you're on 2 Draco Necro, another Soul Dragon. This is for, just because you have Zombie World and you can just fuse any 2 monsters. But you want to have a few, like, actual Super Poly targets outside of that. So I'm on Earth Golem, Adagnister, and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Probably the best 2, generic Super Poly targets right now. And because you're on Unizombie, Unizombie's a tuner. So you can actually play Cypher Lord Omega and Red Eyes Zombie Necro Dragon. This card gets really big and just punches your opponent in the mouth, and you probably win the game. And then Omega is just very, very annoying. Rips cards out of your opponent's hand, puts banished resources back in the graveyard, puts your Mizukis back in where you can reuse them. And then Abyss Dweller, because we can make it.
And it's kind of good, this format.
Yeah, it's alright, this format. It's kind of tied between it and Baguska right now, but... And then for the side deck, we're on 3 Deity Crow, 3 Lancia, yeah, I don't really need to explain why these cards are good this format. 3 Twin Twisters. We don't actually have a main deck out with a Mystic Mine, so that's what we would just play the Twins on the side. And then as a concession to the format, we're playing Dark Ruler, No Wars, and Evenlies. This format's extremely unhealthy.
Yeah, Konami, please help us. Like,
yeah, please help. This is no bueno.
To be honest, like, even if there were events, like, I'm not the biggest fan of this format just because it got so old so quickly.
Got degenerate real quick is what happened.
Yeah, it was something like that. But at any rate, Konami, please help. Please help. Drew, is there anything you'd like to add?
Zombie Control is a very interesting deck. If you don't already have the stuff for it, this is probably a good time to pick it up. If you're wanting to play a very interesting control deck that doesn't play like Eldritch or Altergeist, this is a control deck that I would suggest picking up. It's dirt cheap too. You don't have to play Extravagance in here. Some builds do, but not every deck does.
I mean, Desires fits the purpose.
Yeah, Desires fits the bill. But yeah, if you want to play a control deck that isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg and your firstborn child, yeah, go ahead and pick this up.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend it as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's me, it's that DMD, and your boy is out.